I am Carl Stuckey with Stuckey Tools. I am a PDR technician since 1997. And today I'm going to talk to you about PDR lighting. Overview of what we're going to go over is the importance of lighting, the different kinds of lighting, and then lastly how you use your light. So why do you need a light? Well, first thing is you need to be able to see what you're working on. If you can't see the damage and you can't see it clearly, you can't see where you're pushing, you cannot effectively repair the damage. So a light is a very important purchase, even more so than some of your tools that you have, because your light you're going to use on every dent. Every time you work on a car or a dent, you're going to be using your light. So buying a light is very important, and it's something that you should put some thought into. So the different types of lighting you have, mostly now everything's LEDs. Initially, when we first started back in the 90s, we didn't really have lights. We had reflection boards that used the sunlight. We used the fluorescent tubes or a fluorescent light taped to the back of a reflection board. So very, very primitive for what we have now. So now we have LED lights. They're cordless. There's different colors, different fades. So the two main schools for lighting are the fog method and the line method. And this light shows you both on the same light. So with the fog method, you're using this side here where you can see the fog. You're looking at this area, the fog in the dent. And then on this side, you see this is a hybrid. It has lines, and you're using the lines. You're pushing the lines that are straight. So it's a little different way of assessing and looking at the damage. In my personal opinion, the fog is a little bit easier to learn initially, but if you're proficient at lines, you can also make really, really good repairs. So this is an example of our 12-inch portable light. We also make an 18-inch light, which is a little bit longer. And then for hail damage or larger damage, we have a 36-inch light that allows you to see more of the panel. So on the mini light here, you can see with these lines, you can see how it highlights the damage, and you can see how it works. So it's a little bit more to look at the lines versus the fog. When you're using your light, initially you want to move your light where you can see into the bottom of the dent, because you want to see where you're pushing, and you want to be able to push that area. And as you finish the dent, it looks good this way. You want to constantly move your light back until it looks completely flat. Because if you fix the dent with your light this close, it's going to look good, but then once you move your light back, you'll see that there's still more to push up. For a route technician or somebody on the go, the smaller, more portable lights are more convenient. This is a 12-inch. We also make an 18-inch, and it's really just for preference. So there's also two different colors. On this one, we have warm white and cool white. Again, that is also preference to the technician. And as you're learning and you're progressing in your career, you're going to kind of figure out what works best for you. For larger damage and hail damage, we have 36-inch lights, and some companies make larger lights. And what that does, it lets you see more of the damage on the panel without having to move your light as much. It's still a good idea to have a small portable light even when you're doing hail, because it's good for working deep dents up close, because you need to move your light in so you can see where you're pushing into the bottom of the dent. And then you can use the mini light for also cross-checking and making sure that you've pushed everything flat. Thank you for watching. Carl Stuckey with Stuckey Tools. Please check us out online at stuckeytools.com. We have many models of lights and other tools and accessories to help the technician.